I would not be surprised if Wesley cracked a little bit from this moment. He has to be really careful that he doesn't even give away second place.
Wait a second. I was wrong, by the way. The game underway, by the way, we see right here on the board. Got a double game on opening. What's this called again? Game, maybe. But Levon's actually won 3 games already today. And we obviously haven't been focusing on his games because he's not at the top.
Yeah, the game, the performance of the day so far,
yes.
Tremendous. So Magnus had better watch out. We've got Levon on a roll.
That's right. Can he make it 4 in a row?
It seems hard to realize it took us about 5 years ago that these two players were number 1 and number 2 in the world, and by quite a distance too. Levon was in 250, I believe.
More than 5, though. Yes.
More than 5. It was
time flies quickly.
27. The first thing come back in 2013.
2013.
7 years ago.
Yeah, more like 7. Because remember, Fabi won in 2014. By then, he was already number 2.
So, we just saw the move Queen C2, which does allow the move Bishop takes F3, crippling the pawn. After G takes F3, okay, so Bishop F3 wasn't played, F5 instead, played by Magnus.
Which does allow Knight takes D5? Is that wrong?
That was the first move I was looking at.
Both of us are like, wait a minute, wait, I'm fine.
Bishop E5 check, little tickle castle. Well, you can
I guess it's because I can't play knight d2, but there's...
Yeah, you can play knight d2 after bishop a5.
Bishop a5.
I'm thinking about bishop a5. I just want to see if I can check you somewhere good. You can't play
you want to
right?
play knight d2?
Well, knight d5 is on the board. Knight d5 is
on the board, okay.
So
the question is, what do you do against bishop a5?
I was going to move my king.
You're going to have to move your king.
Okay. So like F1 or something.
Exactly.
That's the compensation that Black is getting.
Check.
Did one check 4. So that makes me bet king e2. I just hate. I hate walking.
Yeah.
I just hate walking.
But that's a bit of compensation because not only are you force your opponent's king out of castling, but a move like F4 could be a threat. At the moment, F4, Queen E4, but with the idea that D4 can become tender, right? Like right here, if I could somehow play F4 with my knight not being in phase, then it could be pretty juicy for me, right?
Yeah, I'm actually a little scared that we stole this pawn on d5, and it's Black with the initiative, and he's put the king on e2.
Wow! What the heck is that? Wow, what is that? I really... Okay, I wasn't quite sure. I didn't follow you very well, Jim, because F4, I've always done knight takes F4 as well. I mean, never mind the fact that your knight is hanging. Knight takes F4. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there is a problem. There's a problem in the knight can get to d2. Guard. Yeah, sir. King f1. King f1 as you blood instead. Let's go back to this king f1 very quickly while he's thinking. King f1. If you take on f3.
Yeah. Okay.
Take on
Let's
f3.
look at the game, guys. You need to knight.
I wanted to say knight takes d4. This is the point. Okay, so we can do it. We can do it from this position.
Or then knight d2 check, not check, but taking advantage of the king and the knight on f3.
If I may, imagine the king is on f1. Imagine the king is on f1, and we had taken on f3. This move would have come check, and then play queen takes d5. So just imagine the king on f1 instead. We would have played bishop takes f3, done the same sacrifice, played knight d2 check, and then play queen takes d5. So that's why he moved the king to e2. Now this knight on d2 is guarding the c4 square, so white's pieces are problematic on the d line.
That's right, that's the whole point. The knight on d2 stops bishop c4, so now queen takes d5 is a threat. But at the moment, Black's down the whole piece, right? Yeah, it's
Two pieces.
happens if we play bishop c4, c9? Because you're guarding the c4 square, but I use my queen on c2, right?
Exactly. And you are setting up for, let's see, bishop c4.
Taking bishop f7? Taking bishop f7?
Yes. Okay. Yep, I like that. I like that, Jen. That looks like a good retort, because if I go queen here to attack your bishop, you've got queen takes as well as, wow. Okay, super sharp. Oh,
This
beautiful
has to be,
timing.
this has to be preparation, right? I mean,
yeah, I can't imagine.
You know, Magnus is a great chess genius, but this is some wacky stuff to come up with over the board, right?
In 5-minute chess, yeah, I think it's a good bet that we're in
Their prep, or it's just something that reminds them of some other prep, right? They have spent a little bit of time. Queen c5, knight e4 plays.
Okay, so is this some high repetition that we're about to see with queen c2 and knight d2? I mean, that's crazy. It's just, that's amazing.
That's unreal.
Like, wow.
GM draw.
And then the
The
problem
highest level.
right. Then the problem that we see already is queen c4. This is desirable, right? When it runs into this bishop, and there's also c6 too. No,
There's a
then
knight. But what about bishop f7, e6? I guess that doesn't work. You just take it, and knight f6, there's always queen takes f6, or rook takes f6, guarding that, and bishop on e6.
they are revealing. They are have some crazy chess engine repetition, and there's no way to avoid this. Well, like knight f4, bishop takes, queen takes d4. That looks like a no.
Don't think too long, Levon. The worst thing to do is to think too long before the wrap, and then suddenly, and I think they made a drop. They have repeated after queen c5 and knight e2, knight d2. So let's move to Wesley's game against the Wesley now has a chance